Hey there everyone, No DM the Boy here coming at you with a rules update video. So Digimon TCG has majorly changed the rules of how resolution works in this game. So I copy and paste the translation on a Google Doc here just so it's convenient and I'm not accidentally exposing people on Facebook. So here it is. So this is the old ruling right here. So like attacking 1, 2, and 3 is basically when attacking effects. So this isn't really done well. Like I think the translation is actually really bad, but I kind of understood it once I figured out what example this is actually showing. So what are their names? So DCUI and Tesero end up translating the explained rule explanation for us, and they made these nice charts. So, well, where's the other chart? These charts, yeah. So this chart too. So they made two charts that really explain like what the text actually says. So I think this is actually referring to this particular chart. So like attack one, yeah. So they just label it ABC, but it's 1, 2, 3, same thing. Like ABC 1, 2, 3. You know, like okay. So like the combo that didn't work before was like this two Chimeramons type thing. So like that worked for some reason because of how the rules we have right now work. But now it's like now you can't do that because of this up here text. If a Digimon or Tamer that is able to activate their effect is destroyed or returned to the hand, etc., and is removed from play, the effect does not activate. So that's why the Chimeramon doesn't work either, and you have to choose very carefully on how the effects go off. So in this scenario, so the Schwarz effect would destroy this Lilymon, and then this Lilymon could bounce this Schwarz as a result. And then if you choose the wrong scenario here, so like here's the ABC scenario. So like if you choose this scenario, you won't be able to get the draw one, because although the effect is not yet activated, the Digimon that can activate this effect is no longer around, so that effect cannot activate. So if you do oh I forgot to activate the draw one, they could like be like you could get punished for it and be like, oh that's you put that as the last resolution order, so sorry you can't take that back actually because you chose by forgetting you chose to not activate it. You chose to put it in a different order. So you would have to put it on this one right here to get the draw one. Because effect B will go off first, so like when you declare an attack, make sure you draw your card before you do anything else. Like if you do any rash decisions like, oh attack, oh now I'm gonna when attacking effect first instead, you know, like you decide to like blow it up, you're gonna fuck yourself and be like, oh I forgot to draw one, but you chose the wrong order. So that's like the main thing I'm getting from this. It's like you really have to be careful in what order you choose now, because you can this Bacho Leomon, not Leomon, Bacho Lilymon can like mess up your whole stack. So that's really bad. So just be very careful. But yeah, overall I like the new rulings. Like I've been reading it all day, like Friday night, and just like, yeah, I'm just really happy about the blocker ruling, because I don't know if y'all know this about the whole like de-digivolving and like, or this bogus thing. Let me show you. So Lord Nightmon, like if you swung with this, and you ended up playing this card to pop a blocker, even though the blocker already blocked, the blocker could still like block it even though it's gone. It's like an invisible blocker of some sort. So that was really dumb, you know. But now it's like because of what I just read to you, like the Digimon has to be on board to activate the effect. Otherwise, the effect does not activate. Now, so blocker has to stay on board. So since Lord Nightmon popped it, the blocker is no longer invisible or whatever, and Lord Nightmon can just keep going, you know, toward the original target. I think it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! With replay, you just go for the original target. It doesn't fizzle. So it's like, that's pretty good, you know? Or it doesn't give blocker the chance to activate. It's more like it's more accurate because you'll pop it first before they can even declare the block. But yeah, like yellow is getting a lot of buffs because of this like new rulings. Like they're so good now. Like the War Greymon. I gotta show you the War Greymon. So this scenario, the War Greymon. Okay, this once per turn thing. You may discard one of your security from the top to put this Digimon to active, and one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 6k. So like if you do this and have the NGO, who has the inheritable playing level 3, and you play Lucymon, and you had no security, you can actually like make this doable now because of how the new rules work. And you could like get a new security, and so you can just trash it and put him back to active. And I'm like, that's really good because you couldn't do that with the old rules. I can't believe I'm calling them the old rules. That hasn't even been. It's only been a day. I'm like, it's gonna come to us at some point. But so War Greymon, yeah, he's very good now. And then like, what's this example? If an effect causes another effect to happen, that new effect is activated before. Oh yeah, this is a order. So basically, it's like very similar to Yu-Gi-Oh! Chain, where so like whatever activates last goes first, basically, before moving on to other effects. If that effect then causes yet another new effect to happen, that latest effect is also activated first before moving on. So yeah, whatever activates last goes first. It's very similar to Yu-Gi-Oh! With the chain. So let me see if this is actually. So like yeah, this would go first because you have priority, and then the Marcus will go off next when your Digimon attack, and then the destroy effect because of the minus 6,000 DP would go off. So right here. So you attack, you use the War Greymon, do the Lucymon thing if you want. Tapermon blows up, and then you gain your memory, or you can choose this order. What's different? Oh yeah, you would activate the Marcus before the Tapermon effect will go off. I mean, it doesn't matter either way. I think it's just showing you that you can go this way. It doesn't really matter. It only matters with like certain stuff. But like this is still like a big deal. Like the implications of this is like really big. And then what else did they do? Oh yeah, this. So they killed the. I didn't even know this combo existed until this ruling happened. Until the new rulings. And I looked into it. I didn't even know this Chimeramon thing was a thing, where you could play 2 Chimeramon because of him and blow them each other up, and then just pop 2 Digimon for free, basically. And I'm just like, I'm glad it doesn't work now because with the new rulings, because they have to be present for these effects to go off, so they both can't go off, you know, because then you can't do the condition. And I'm like, wow, I can't believe that was a thing, and now I could never do it. Because by the time we get set 5, we won't be able to do it. And I'm like, ah, man, I wanted to do it at least once. Now I'll never get to do it. I mean, I'm glad I can't do it like objectively, but damn, that would have been nice to like do it to someone at least once. But so yeah, that combo's dead. And then the digivolving a blocker ruling is gone because the whole like. So these things have to stay on board now. Like, they can't go away and the effects still go off. I can't believe that was even a thing. But yeah, now that's not a thing anymore. Like, oh, or it won't be in English. But yeah. The rulings are very different now. I like it. Overall. Like, it's because I want to be a judge someday. Once in-person regional tournaments or whatever happens again. And I think that'd be fun to do. So I'm like reading up now and pretending like I'm studying for a judge exam, like Joe from Digimon. Like, oh my god. Sometimes I'm reading this, I'm like, wow, I bet you this would be like a legit judge exam to be asking these questions, you know. So I'm reading it like casually for now, like until I know when the official English is gonna happen. But yeah, I personally don't have a problem with it. It's just gonna be a lot to process at first. I think it'll be more fun this way. Like, you can do some like, yellow is gonna be really fun. Like, more powerful. Oh, yellow's so good. Can't wait for my War Greymon. But, yeah. That's I'm not sure if I explained that really clearly. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm really hope I helped you in somehow, some way with this video. I'm just scrolling through right now. So I'll see you all next time. Comment if you have any questions. Maybe I can answer. I'll try my best. So, alright, see ya.